Hello everyone. Let me show you a Cano ecosystem for issuing and managing verifiable credentials as well as for managing ARK's cryptocurrency. First of all, we're going to take a look at Cano testnet. It's a blockchain network based on Cosmos SDK framework, and it serves as repository for SSI entities such as DID documents, credential schemas, and issuer public keys. First, let's take a look at Network Monitor. It's a Prometheus-based monitor with dashboards built by Grafana. The first dashboard here allows us to monitor status of node instances, and we also have a second dashboard that allows us to monitor overall status of the network, including transactions recording and consensus. Next, let's take a look at Network Explorer, which is based on Big Dipper and allows us to monitor consensus status, new transactions and blocks, and validator process in more detail. Then let's go to Transactions Explorer and take a look at two specific transactions that are responsible for writing entities that will be used later in the demo. First transaction here is responsible for writing a credential schema to the blockchain. And the second one, right next to it, is responsible for writing credential definition to the blockchain. In addition, Cano testnet has a resolver which allows us to read data from the blockchain by resolving entities. In this particular example, we have a DID document which belongs to the issuer user that will be used later in the demo. And finally, Cano ecosystem has a generic agency. It's a backend application that provides API for verifiable credential holders, issuers and verifiers. All API endpoints are listed here in this Swagger document. So API user can create DIDs, schemas, credential definitions, establish and manage connections, issue and manage credentials, and so on. Now let's take a look at the Bridge mobile application from Cano, which allows us to receive verifiable credentials via ARIES protocol. After user registration, user is presented with an overview of application features. You can see these introduction slides on the screen. So we have a welcome slide with a brief overview of the application features, and we have separate slides next. So this about verifiable credentials holder functionality. So this mobile app is a holder. Some guidelines about receiving and using credentials using the app. A separate slide about Kepler Wallet integration, which is a crypto wallet. We will cover this in more details a little bit later. And a separate slide about privacy and confidentiality features. So let's get started. Before creating a wallet, we should go through user license agreement, of course. Give our consent here. We also need to create a PIN code, which will be used to encrypt our data on a device. And we have an option to use biometric unlock also, but we're not going to use it for demo purposes now. So our wallet is created, and let's receive some verifiable credentials now. First of all, we need to scan QR code generated by Cano generic agency, which contains connection invitation from the issuer. So let's do that first. I'm going to use scan feature and access the camera. Scan this QR code. So we just connected with the demo issuer. After connection, an issuer is able to send us credential offer. So let's wait a little bit for that. Let's go to the main screen and we get a new credential offer. So we have a credential offer which issuer is sent to us, and we want to accept it. And after confirmation issuing process is complete, our verifiable credential is delivered on this mobile wallet, and holder can access it at any time. So we have our credentials tab here at the bottom, and we can view our credential in the fields that we were given. Now let's present our new verifiable credential to the verifier. We're going to use the same connection, so we don't have to scan the second QR code for that. So we're going to receive a proof request from the same demo issuer user. Let's wait for it. So here it is. We received a proof request. So when a holder wants to present his credential to the verifier, he creates a credential presentation, which allows him to prove the existence of the document or credential and to prove possession of it. So we're going to share the proof. And proof was successfully shared. Now let's take a look at the functionality of the mobile application related to crypto wallets. In Bridge Mobile, we have an integration with Kepler Wallet, which have been cryptographically secure and trusted solution for Cosmos networks for many years. So now let's go through the process of creation of a new wallet. So we have our backup your wallet screen. Here you can see our secret mnemonic phrase that we need to backup, because we will be asked about it later. And we have a small form that we need to fill. We need to enter wallet label and password. So we have our new wallet created, we have a wallet label here, and we have our address and so on. I want to note that Bridge Mobile supports multi-account feature for crypto wallets, so it allows us to create and manage multiple wallets without the need of logout. So we can create a new wallet here or import the existing one, and all our wallets will be displayed in this list. And we're going to send some coins here right now. Let's use a browser extension to transfer some crypto coins to a wallet created in the mobile app. Let's paste wallet address and some amount, for example 50 ARCs. As you can see, money have been transferred to a mobile wallet. And let's finally confirm it with Transaction Explorer. So here we have our most recent transaction, and here we can see that we transferred 50 ARCs from address 1 to address 2.